in this now, people are posting nonsense against our autopilot. People cannot remove them.
Okay, no problem. Let me make which group? Which one?
Autopilot group. Now this one we are into here. Wait, let me.
Okay, no problem. I'll remove the person now. No problem.
No, can you hear me? Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me?
Okay.
That's a question I want to ask. I'm getting confused small, and I think you are the right person to ask, so that let me know the direction. Now, I have been thinking, our woman, our mommy come a day before yesterday. They said that the people are killing our men on ground. Does it mean that we don't have men again? That the US are killing us?
Yeah. No. You know me.
We have men on that?
Yes.
But which lawyer do we have? We don't have any lawyer now. We don't have lawyer. The US are the one that are paying for the lawyer. Which lawyer? I'm getting confused.
Yes, yeah, that is truth.
Sure, we don't have lawyer.
That is truth. But the US are they are paying the lawyer, but not the money that we should paying the lawyer.
So
yes, are we their own money?
But who is paying? Which money now are they using to pay the lawyer if it's not their money?
What I mean, nobody own hard in pocket money. This one money IPOP people can produce. Yeah.
Okay. But don't be offended though. Since we started this autopilot, do you know what we have achieved with it? Because it's like I should go to the US and apologize.
Apologize then for what?
Because I'm thinking that we've never done anything. I've been looking around to see what we've achieved. By now, I thought we would even make a move. No move now, nothing.
Okay, no problem. Let me ask you a question. She's more than 9 months now. They are arrested our leader. What did you do that achieve?
Now, what I've achieved is that they are in charge of the legal team. Even though you may say they are not the one paying. At least they're like tomorrow now. They are going to have one-on-one discussion with the lawyers, the 3 lawyers, the DOS.
I want to ask you a question. Only lawyer they in charge. If I call with the other guy, also come not you DOS bring also come. No, that one to them.
It's DOS now. It's DOS people.
No, ask them if they go to truth. No, we DOS bring also come.
Who brought us?
None the Kalu brother bring up.
But none the kind of brother is in the side of DOS, because I remember someone have condemned the brother. In other words, the brother is not on our side.
My brother, I want to let you. I want to make you understand something. Let me tell you what you don't know today. DOS here. What if you are with our leader no fit? Now what DOS they do? Remember our leader. Make us understand. We need to protect ESM with our life, with everything we have. Yes. And the ability let us understand. Don't make sure ESM name for social media or anywhere posting the picture or any social media.
You are correct. Yeah,
what happened to this?
But the same our leader said that nobody should meddle into that. We in the Western world, we should not meddle into the affairs of ESM on ground. That it will breed insubordination, and because of that, the Zoom may know where we are. That we should not meddle into the affairs we in abroad. Then how do we now get the contact of ESM at home? Yes,
that one is true. And remember, our leader make us understand the DOS is not in charge of anything concerning fundraising for ESM. You know, you get people there in charge of ESM money. Why now you can't become men?
Because before that time, before they raise any fund, the Mazen Namdekar will approve it. It will approve it.
Okay, now
Mazen Namdekar is not there. Who is the next in command? Is he not the director of state?
Okay, now remember another one. Mazen Namdekar let us understand. Say any day our mother has joined this struggle, therefore it's already coming. Now our women now come out now. These men that only the Masha will call it the many name. If person maybe if you person now call your mother Ashawo or call her any type of name, how can you feel?
Yeah, I will feel bad. But who call Ashawo? Who called them Ashawo?
Maybe Chico Desia. They are calling them different names for the
I listen to the program.
Call it the Momo Highway. This one.
Okay, now let me ask you. You hear what Sofia told the wife of our leader? Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Why someone have never come out in his program to condemn it?
No, let me tell you what you don't know. Bianca with the governor for these people, there's a problem that there's Soludo in. If any woman insult Martin and the color wife, the lady get right to come out, insult the person back. This one is woman matter. If you cannot allow someone to go put man inside woman matter,
so
it can be possible.
Wait, so okay, mean that the wife of our leader is supposed to come and defend herself, or?
Yes.
Then why do someone ever came out to defend the women? when China Sanworu insulted them, when China Sanworu called them Nelly Ofebu Highway, why did someone ever come out to condemn it?
Because why? Because it cost Simon Ekpa. But remember, no.
If you like, now I play it. I have it here now. Someone they never mentioned the voice of Simon Ekpa in that broadcast. They only called the women highway. Someone never came out and they responded.
Brother man, okay, let us forget that. Let me tell you something. You know where do a fuck up. They told us now commander control up here.
Yes.
Who is the commander control? Only our leader have to do Mazen Nandekalo.
No, it's not only him. It's not only our leader. Only Mazen Nandekalo. It's not only the leader.
My brother, Who from IPOP?
Who is IPOP that form IPOP? Not only Mazen Nandekalo.
Okay, but I want to make you understand today. Our leader make us understand. Our leader tell commander control. Our leader tell commander and our leader can't give the day they arrest our leader. Our leader can't tell Chico to allow Radio Biafra to Simon Ekpa make it broadcast for Radio Biafra. And this, our leader not tell Simon Ekpa you must send this document or you go swear this oath. Why they leave that? Why they do that?
Listen. Let me. I know much about this before I join Autopilot. Listen.
I'm not going to finish here.
I don't want you ask a question. I want to answer. You know, I'm now with you, but I'm getting confused somehow. Now, see, what happened is that there's a process. If somebody tell you now that my brother, that's a job, or say go to so country, look at what to do to get passport. There's something that is involved. Or in fact, let me use the job. Somebody is telling you there's a job vacancy somewhere. Please, I have somebody that will take you. Does not mean that you are not going to be interviewed by the person that want to give you the job. So telling Simon Ekpa to go and take a slot is a slot. It's not to take over the job. It's a slot. And that's something. Let me finish. The
time the guy looking from the radio Biafra, not can not measure anything consign bring a black form. Why they will tell Simon Ekpa make it drop a black form? Who does that?
Wait. Let me tell you. Let me now ask you the question so that we can end this thing. Can you tell me what we Autopilot have achieved since we have been saying that DOS has failed? Please, I'm listening.
I will not tell you. Let me tell you who said we were there. Look why they are making us talk. Who said our leader Mazen Nandekalo? And remember, you could tell us.
Brother, this is the reason why I want to go and apologize. Wait. I ask you a question. If you answer my question, if you answer, you can now go ahead. I ask if you don't know, you say you don't know. It's very, very important to me. What have Autopilot achieved since DOS has failed?
Yes, Autopilot has achieved many things now because of ignorance of DOS. Anything someone Ekpa do, DOS they will come and condemn it. Man, so now there is water is not coming for DOS today.
But what have we achieved? What have we achieved? Now I want to know what you have achieved.
You achieve if you sit at home, it still happen. If you do as you say you lie, make it come out on Monday sit at home. You get the shit.
Is Autopilot making sit at home on Monday? Is it Autopilot?
If stop and what happened to the Simon Ekpa? Okay, listen what this kind of talk. I hear for Dambaka. You listen what for Dambaka talk.
Brother,
so one example.
Let us now discuss like let us. Oh yeah, now let me make you pay attention. Now you have over. Wait now. Listen. Let me make you to feel
comfortable. Don't understand now.
Wait.
It's not coming for DOS them. Wait. All the whole they're not coming for Simon.
Okay, I agree.
Wait.
Let me make it so that you pay attention. I am streaming live in 4 different types of platforms. The world is hearing your voice now as we are speaking. You are live. I want us to debate because my name is Methuselah and one name Melchizedek. You know me very well. Now let's come to the reality. We are streaming in 4 different platforms. Now I want us. If you ask me, I answer. If I ask you, you answer. I don't want us to begin to put mouth into when somebody's talking. Now my question remains.
Okay, no problem.
What have Autopilot achieved since DOS has failed?
Autopilot achieved now. They sit at home. You for cancel sit at home, and it's still working.
Okay, let me agree. Okay, and there's sit at home and.
That one, tell me, you what are you okay? Since name was arrested.
No. If you are finished, I said I don't want to interrupt you. If you finish, said they only achieve. Is it only sit at home they achieve?
No.
But then I want to know more. I'm writing it down. Number 1, sit at home. Sit at home.
Yes. If today now, if everybody, if my everybody know that the other is from Komasama, nobody is listening to DOS.
No problem. Sit at home. And what is the second one they have achieved? Second one. Sit at home first. Second one.
Well, I don't have any time. Talk what you want to talk.
Is it only one? Now you tell me. I want us to learn. I want to learn from you. I want to learn from you. So that you learn from me.
I don't talk from you. If you know what you want to talk, let me.
Okay, now. Metisala have understood from our brother, an autopilot admin that I contacted. He said that autopilot had achieved sit at home only. Then let me now tell you what DOS have achieved. Number one, pay attention. Number one, DOS up to today, the reason why many of us can see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is because of the engagement of the legal teams, which is overseen by the Directorate of State, and at the same time the brother of our leader. Two of them have been making sure to see that the case of our leader continues to the extent of now he's going to regain his freedom, which is, even though he's under bail condition, he will be out from the DSS dungeon. He'll be operating from Biafra land. That is number one. Then number two, the reason today, if you go to Kenya, many of you may not know what is going on in Kenya. The Kenya people today have denied having access, being involved in the illegal abduction. Yes. I am coming now. I said, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. So now, the reason why Kenyan government denied today is because of the pressure mounted on them. If many of you don't know the job the brother of our leader is doing, the mount pressure on Kenyan government, they deny. In other words, giving a kind of advantage on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his release, because Kenya as a government have denied that they are not involved. Then number three, today our leader house, which is indigenous people of Biafra, is still functioning, because if the house died off, it will give Nigerian government advantage of doing him whatever they like. In other words, the affairs of indigenous people of Biafra everywhere in the country is still being held by DOS. Like today now we are going to meeting and to discuss the day-to-day affairs of our leader. Then coming to the ESN is intact, and anybody that compromised, the name will be mentioned on air. In other words, DOS is overseeing the affairs of the two indigenous people of Biafra, two ESN members, because our leader said nobody should meddle in the affairs of Eastern Security Network. This is the last hope we have as it stands now. So DOS is in charge of ESN. If you want, I can play you the clip of Nelly Ofebu crying and wailing that the infiltrators that many of you have concocted should rise up and defend. Why is he crying? Because the gallant men are dealing with them. I don't know whether you're
hearing it. Finish? You don't talk finish?
Yes, I've finished for now.
All right, let me make you understand today. Yes. If you brother, if your brother join ESM,
yes,
you can't fuck up. They come bring you for social media post and for share.
I will love it. I will love it. And if you want me, I tell you why. If you want, I tell you why.
Okay, what are it?
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why I love it?
Yeah, tell me why.
I pay attention. Listen to this. Listen to why I will love it and I want them. Listen, pay attention. Pay attention to this.
ESN is all that we have, and we must guard and protect it jealously. I want to sound a note of warning to all those in the diaspora. I know that some of you mean very well for what we are doing on the ground, especially our men on the front line. Nobody wants to hear that our men are hungry or that they are sick, they're not receiving the right treatment. Nobody likes that. But I want to warn all of us in the diaspora, please. Very, very important. Stop calling people who are on the front line. You must desist from contacting commanders on the ground from today. No more. Because it breeds insubordination and ill discipline, which we cannot afford right now. If there is any complaint, very soon a number is going to be released. The command of ESN flows from me to our high command, to our general on the ground, who now gives instructions to the men in the field. We don't want a contamination of that chain of command. You may mean very well, no doubt. And all those who are in the business of doing videos complaining to people in the diaspora, You must stop forthwith. You must stop it immediately. We are not going to tolerate or allow that nonsense to continue. If you are an operative of ESN or a commander, I must also warn you, please, not to contact those abroad unless you are instructed to do so by your state commander. In every state, the state commander is paramount. What he says goes. In the fullness of time, if he's not doing it very well, we will know and we will seek to correct it. Stop speaking to those who are in the diaspora. The zoo can plan to go abroad to know where we are. You don't know. After talking to them, you compromise your position. It will be attacked already. Please, that nonsense must stop tonight. I don't want any meddling in the affairs of our men on the ground.
Hold on there, our leader. Hold on there. Our brother, our people that are watching say I should not fail to tell you that worldwide protest that is going on today is being organized by DOS. Like we are going on June. On June, we are going to Brussels in Belgium for the worldwide protest for the continuous campaign of restoration of Biafra.
I know that one. I know that one.
And I hope many of you will be part of these protests that are organized by DOS. So I don't know.
I know that one.
Are you people organizing any protests?
Let me make you understand today.
No. I ask you a question. Are you people organizing any protests? Are you people organizing any protests?
Let us tell ourselves truth.
No. I ask you a question. Are you people organizing? Are you people organizing
this agitation? If you want this agitation, go like this. Say like this agitation, not the better.
Don't wail with sentiment. Are you people organizing any protests?
No.
Are you people doing meeting on ground?
If you are doing meeting, we can't tell you.
No, I want to know. It's not hidden. We are not a secret society. We are fighting for freedom of Biafra, and it's genuine and it's not hidden.
Let us be sincere. You are not fighting for freedom. You are not fighting for the release of Mazin and the Galo. Because remember, I don't know why you people can tell us why. Okay, I wanted to make us understand. Nothing like
What? You said?
Now, okay, wait. Why now our people now they are working with the governor of Anambra State?
How is he working with the governor of Anambra State? Governor of Anambra State?
Okay, you are telling me that the people are not working with Soludo?
No, they are not working with Soludo.
They're not working with Soludo?
No.
Okay.
No, what is it? No, where is the evidence that they are working with Soludo?
All right, okay. You guys never ask you question. I never ask you question. Finish. No, sometimes I imagine. Now, if any group will now come and say they won't fight for Biafra, you people will condemn the group.
Which people?
If you leave this freedom, if you leave this freedom, but only you people, only you will fight this freedom.
What do you mean by you people?
Because you know why? I remember.
What do you mean by you people? You are an admin. You are leader of a group. And look at the way you are speaking. You are the leader of autopilot group. You are the admin. I didn't call ordinary member. I am calling an admin. And look at the way you are speaking.
Yes, my brother, wait. I want to tell you something. Remember, BMG put them here. BMG put them. You people condemn them.
Who is you people?
Different names.
Who is you people? Who is you people?
See, DSS. Call the militants. They condemn them. Yes.
Do you know? Let me tell you. Which unit? My brother. Are you an IPOB member?
Yes.
Which unit?
Yeah?
Which unit?
From Nigeria, actually come from not around here.
No. Anywhere you are, which unit? Which unit? When you are a member of IPOB, which unit? Hello? You're an admin of a group. You're supposed to be a former IPOB member. I want to get this thing right. For you to be an admin of a group, you must be an IPOB member before. Let us assume that you ran out. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes.
I registered in Amsterdam South.
Amsterdam South. Who is your coordinator? The time you were there. Hello? Amsterdam South. I want to know. I know the coordinator. I want to know the name of the coordinator. Can you hear me? Because for you to become a leader of autopilot, it's supposed to be at least know the inside and outside of IPOB. I will call you again. You are not going anywhere. I will call you back. Whether you want to call somebody to tell you who is the coordinator, I will call you immediately. I want you to tell me Because for you, because this word language you are using, you people, is the language of those that hate this struggle. You people. They say we people condemn Elohim. Anybody that come, we condemn them. He's talking about IPOB is condemning other people. In other words, he's not a member. Look here, he's not picking again. You see, I'll block him. I'll block him. Look here, he's not going anymore. I will call you again. Look here, I'm going to block him. I want to know the coordinator. But the last question is, who is your coordinator when you are an IPOB member? Amsterdam South. You are from your unit is Amsterdam South. Then who is your coordinator? Church Abasa. That's all. I cannot get him. You want me to come out here to tell you what DOS is doing? No, it's not possible because it's their secret that I have to achieve their aim. If I make it open here, it's no more a strategy. The only thing I have to tell you, they are working. I just want to tell you the one that you need to know. Legal team, protests, engaging in, international lawyers, overseeing the payment affairs, even controlling the ESN at the same time. I call you and I don't want to pick again. You caught. Probably you don't want to answer my call. No one is against Autobahn, but they should leave IPOB alone. Yes, I agree with you. There are the people against Muslim. There are. I have to end the program. And one was not here. He said why Chike is mentioning the name of those. If I'm Chike I will even mention their family, everybody. Know what is compromise? Know what is subordination? That can lead to the death of others. They are annoyed. They don't want to ask what is involved. Okay, let me pick your call. Who is calling me? Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm Medusa.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, Mike, I want to say something so fast.
Very fast, yes.
This autopilot since inception. I never believe say the autopilots are real human beings.
Yeah, correct.
You see, you know how long it takes.
Hi, my brother, what is going on to your number? Yeah. Hello? Hi. I will call you back again. You're an elderly person. I have to give you that respect. I don't know what happened to your call now. Let me call you back. Because if you never call me, think this is either your first or second time of calling me. I just want to get the opinion of new callers. Before, yes, can you hear me? Yes, go on.
Hello, man.
Yes, go on, brother.
What you do?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, Medu. So, what did I talk? We say this auto. I can hear myself.
Can still be there vital reading. He already. Hello? Are you this person? If I did, you tell me whether you are the one. Say you sent something. You sent something. I'm just calling to apologize to all Biafrans to forgive me. I used to be a member of Autopilot, but after yesterday broadcast from Mazi Chinas and Mazi Nachi out together with the response I am getting from the members of Autopilot, because I disappointed and ashamed of myself. Please, Biafran, forgive me. Are you the one that sent me? Let me call you back if you are the one. Maybe you're not. We need you on or one send the message. Let me call you. You're calling from America. Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
You the one that sent me a message?
Yes, I sent you a message, yes.
You said you are one time a former member of Autopilot.
Man, I was a member of Autopilot, so I was one that even was thankful about it. That people, I was believing that everything was okay that time. So, but man, after this broadcast, I had to just retrieve my steps, man. I'm begging for you guys to forgive me. You know,
this is the first time you are calling me up. Have you been in my group before? No.
No.
But you live in America.
So what I heard from this guy, yes. So what I heard from this guy that you called this morning, asking about what they have achieved, he didn't give you any concrete answer. So I was disappointed at him. And from what I'm telling you, those guys don't have nothing to offer. In fact, I'm sorry about it.
No, it's okay, brother. You know, sometimes we make a wrong step. You know, sometimes we've been manipulated because it may be lack of information. You are not getting the proper information. It may be because of where you grew up. You know, many of us are too emotional to dabble into issues because all these things started by point allegation, and you know, when you have a hatred on somebody, nothing the person will do that you will like. For you to say you are calling to apologize, it's welcomed. After all, you've never killed anybody. But the only thing is that their action has destroyed a lot of people at home. Their actions and have killed a lot of people. There's one in South Africa that sent me the dead body of his younger brother that is 18 years. And many people don't know what this guy has done. But let me ask you, even though you said you have apologized and we should forgive you, what is your experience? All this while you have been an Autopilot, what is your experience? Just be honest.
Well, the thing is, it's based on personal hate. Those guys, they don't preach anything about Biafra. All they talk about is about hating on DRS and DRS. In fact, the reason is that when they first arrested Martin Americano, because there was nothing coming out from the DRS to give the Biafra what happened or whatever. That's what pushed myself to the other parliament. I thought Autopilot to give us some more information. But for what I'm saying, it's like a business empire, man. It's like a business empire. They are just there to manipulate people, lie to people, make people believe that DS is not doing nothing about this our leaders release. And if you like me, I'm an open-minded person.
Yeah.
I watch both programs. I watch your program. I watch Watching program. I watch AFAS program. I watch so many programs. I have to compile them to myself. I'm a human being. I open my brain to digest all the information that I got from all these people. So for what I'm seeing, mostly when I heard this guy yesterday, Chiras Award, that man is phenomenal. I'm telling you, because from his statements, my brother, I'm telling you, I was totally convinced that they are doing a great job. Within myself, you don't have to tell me. I was convinced within myself. You know, I think some people believe in they are going to stuck in one program. They want to believe this. No, I am open-minded person. I open my mind. and I consume so many information. So I have to compile them to myself and understand which one is the real information and which one is fake. So from what I heard yesterday from China Samoro and yourself, and the way you've been doing your program, you have no sentiment. You just do it very, very, very open. So I have to digest all the information within myself, and I became to understand that these guys that are piloting this other pilot, they have no agenda. And this morning I was hearing about this Nelly, the way she was talking about money issue. Everything about money. So my God, I just feel like this is not the best way to go about this Biafran restoration. So I have to just retreat. From this morning, I'm talking to you. I learned a lot from China Samoro yesterday and your program this morning. It is very, very, very beneficial to me. Now I know what is going on. My head is like open so wide, and I understood everything right now. And I'm saying to myself, well, I have not killed nobody, but I was believing that autopilot is going to give us more beneficial to get Biafra. But for what I'm seeing now, man, they have no headway, man. They have no headway, man. So
thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for being sometimes to turn back to face your way. The only advice I have to give you: continue in your own way to make sure that you promote what you observe that is true. This is we're in a freedom fighting, and it is not easy, I tell you. They want us to pull down heaven and earth today because we are considering the safety of our mothers, even though they will ask us, are they not killing? Yes, they are killing, but everything is being planned. Even China Samoro, head of the Directorate of State, if you watch, if you're observant, the assignment I will give you, you go and rewatch that announcement China Mazi Chike dozen men about calling off the boycott and the sit at home. If you watch his voice, you will find out that the guy is just obeying the instruction given to him by the leader of this struggle. He is not coming from his mind, and but he has nothing. He don't have any other option than to obey instruction because they knew why they gave them that instruction. But many people are not inside to understand. But if you are very smart, you understand what is going on. You must obey the instruction because then have the plan. They know what they want to do. So, like I said, I know you will feel bad for have been deceived for many months now, hoping that by now you will see the light of the day. Like I said, remain blessed, and I want you to continue in your way. And I'm praying and hoping that others will come back to their senses. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Lastly, please, I just want to thank you guys for all this, your good works, for the way you're exposing things and other things. I'm telling you, you are doing a great job. It's really, really sneaking into people's head. Because so many of us got into all this mess ignorantly. Because I used to listen to it, by the way, he used to kind of do some expose. I believe he was doing what I wanted to do here, but I'm telling you, this your program, you guys are doing a great job. Because I want to be free. I want the freedom. I need to be free.
Exactly.
But I want to get it in the right channel. I don't want to go against our leaders because I was a member of IPOB before I entered this autopilot. So, but trust me, I have learned my lesson. I'm not saying because of anybody has said. I'm saying because I know the truth now. I know what is going on right now. So now I feel so much relief right now. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. One of them have I want to repent in heaven. I want you. I want another soul. What our freedom? I want an able freedom because always prisoner. We must to be together with our leader. Let go about this guy now. I'm born able. He sent me. I'm gonna try send that I don't want to show his number for. Let me keep his privacy at least. Just want to show you. Look at the video. I'm gonna send them in everything and every honest. I ain't gonna about the kind, but I think he's. When you look at water. I'm all lucky. One year. I'm one year. Oh, brother, lucky do that. All of us are prisoners. All of us, I want you to know, in as much as our leader is seeing detention, all of us are prisoners. So, brother, I just called me. You are welcome. You are welcome. Somebody told me about it when I was here.